Welcome to Panaz in Burnley. Panaz is a contract fabric manufacturing business based in Lancashire in Burnley, where we specialise in high performance contract fabrics into hospitality, workspace and healthcare environments, as well as cruise and other industries. We're a market leader in the UK.
Welcome to Rene K Couture Bridal. Come on in. I think fashion and textiles is in Burnley's kind of DNA. Some of the local suppliers that I use are fabulous. Yeah, I think it's just great having everything on your doorstep. Literally 15 minutes drive and I'm there. I'm in a fabric shop. I can touch, I can feel, I can see. I love that about Burnley and the textile industry that we've got.
I think it's really nice when we're able to bring Thing Royal Visit to Burnley. Everyone gets behind it. It uplifts the whole feeling of the community. And within the business as well, of course. You know, everyone got behind the whole visit here, which was great. It was a fantastic day. It's my ambition to get New King's Royal Warrant. It will be a great accolade for John Spencer's and Ian Mankin, and also for Burnley. The business has been going 150 years. We've really stuck to our guns on the ideal of making things well and making it last. Don't cut corners. What you tend to find is the comments that you get back from people who use the fabric to make it into furniture or make it into curtains. They'll come back and say, wow, that fabric, it just really works. It doesn't stretch, it doesn't wear out, it's perfect. It's avoiding that whole fast fashion or make it cheaper by making it thinner or making it less durable.
Burnley girl, born and bred. I went to a few different schools in Burnley. I went to Leeds University, did sociology and psychology. So the psychology of shopping, the social aspect of fashion as well. It does inform my job more than I thought it ever would do. I'm self-taught, so my grandma taught me to sew. She was called Rene. My middle name's Rene, and that's where Rene K comes from. I do most of the sewing, and then we have another seamstress. We take on work experience as well. We've got Nina that does all the website, and then we've got Lucy who does all the admin, customer service. It's a great local team.
From my father going to textile school in the local area all the way through to now, started from one room in this textile mill, and now we've moved to a purpose-built place on the Network 65 estate, and we've invested back into the local area because the people have given us so much. We've employed the people for 35 years, multi-generational families. Logistically, we need to be in a central hub. It's been fantastic around here. We work with many brands globally. I guarantee you will have sat on our fabric in a hotel room at some point.
Some girls from a reality TV show had seen some of my work and said, can you dress us for it? It was like the NTAs. They went on the red carpet and they got absolutely slated, like you wouldn't believe. And I cried for days, absolute days. What I didn't realise at that point was any publicity is good publicity. And I was inundated with emails, so I had about 300 emails. And what I also didn't realise was it's not actually the designs, because some of those designs we still make, and they go out to celebrities, they go on red carpets and they get wonderful reviews. So I think it depends kind of who you dress and how you dress and the colours and how they style it as well. So it feels great to be making show-stopping red carpet gowns. This is for Netflix. So you might see this as you're scrolling through from our local gal as well, Polly Brindle. What our die-hard fans will know some of these styles. So we've got the Madison skirt that Gemma Collins wore for the NTAs. We're also going to be doing RuPaul's drag show world tour. Sexy number there, little Versace inspired. We don't just cater to celebrities. Yes, it can seem that we're celebrity heavy on our social media. Of course, we're going to shout about that. But 99.9% of our customers are people getting married, bridesmaids, if you've got a special occasion, hen party, engagement do. That's who we concentrate our efforts on.
A lot of people just see fabric as a design on top, or just see it as a kind of, a pattern. But actually that pattern's made up with so many different structures. So for example, this is a loudspeaker cone. That is fabric, not paper, which people think it used to be. Now this is actually a marine bearing, and this is made up of multi layers of fabric, which then have a resin compression to it. We make them here as rolls and rolls and rolls of fabric. Moving right across to the other side of the scale, we produce luxury furnishing fabrics. So this is an Mankin fabric we produce. It's 100% linen, straight out the same mill here in Burnley.
I always say there's the 3 P's of business. There's people, people and people. And in Burnley we've got fantastic people, from Karen who picks up the phone in reception and has a welcoming, friendly voice, to our customer services team. Our design team are fantastic, all local as well. It's great to be here in Burnley, part of such an innovative business community. We're supported locally by local authorities with grant funding and help for businesses. The bondholders has been a fantastic asset for our business and introduced us to some other fantastic business locally that we didn't know. So actually our network grows and grows. I think all the references Burnley can get, certainly. I mean, the one I thought was interesting recently is King Charles supports Burnley, doesn't he? So it all helps, it all helps. So when we bring people around the showroom, we can see a huge amount of fabrics, but one particularly that's interesting is this fabric here that was recently used, unbelievably, on Pope Francis's chair. So it's safe to say the Pope is sitting on fabric made just here in Burnley.
On an annual basis, we look at bringing younger people into the business. It gives them an understanding and a progression path. It's a bit like a conveyor belt. You feed it at the bottom end, and as someone retires at the other end, pass on those skills backwards to the new people coming into the business. Part of one of my hobbies and what I like to do is go out and about and paint outside the areas of Lancashire. Paint Paddying, which is an annual painting competition, is absolutely fantastic. You're in the public view, but these plein air competitions, I love them.
95% of people I interview here comment on how welcoming and warm everybody is. And that's certainly a Burnley thing.